We will now start the press conference for Minister IWAYA. Hello, everyone. Today, in the beginning, I have 4 items to report to you. First of all, I will be traveling to Malaysia in order to take part in the ASEAN-related foreign ministers meeting. From tomorrow, I will be traveling to Malaysia. Through these meetings, as a trusted partner, we hope to continue to promote the strengthening of relations between Japan and the ASEAN. In order to promote FOIP, a free and open Indo-Pacific, we would like to lead the region to dialogue and cooperation, not division and conflict. This is the message we would like to strongly convey. Furthermore, taking this opportunity, I will be taking part in the Japan-Mekong Foreign Ministers meeting, as well as the Conference on Cooperation amongst East Asian countries for Palestinian Development, CPAD. Ministerial meeting will be held, and I will be taking part in this meeting as well. In order to promote the development of the Mekong region, as well as in order to provide support to Palestine, utilizing the knowledge of Asia, I would like to work with other nations.
And the second item is the visit of Minister Anando for Foreign Affairs from Canada. From today to July 9th, Minister Anand for Foreign Affairs from Canada will be visiting Japan today, including the signing of agreement on the security of information. We will exchange views on a wide range of areas such as bilateral cooperation in international situations to further strengthen Japan-Canada strategic partnership.
Third item will now be explained. It is relating to the foreign resident issues. We will be setting up a government headquarters to deal with these issues. In order to deal with various challenges and issues relating to foreign residents, it has been announced today that a headquarters to deal with this issue will be established. And Foreign Ministry is also a part of this initiative. I'd like to explain this. On the part of MOFA, Special Committee on the Symbiotic Society to be realized with foreign nationals, we are working with the related agencies and ministries to establish the realization of a symbiotic society which is in order with the foreign residents. Now, before coming to Japan, a visa assessment will be conducted rigorously without fail. And for the countries where there are many illegal overstayers, as well as committing of crime and being apprehended, we will convey this concern and ask for measures in foreign ministers' meetings. Now, for the foreign nationals residing in Japan, we will ask the embassies to enhance awareness in terms of illegal overstay, as well as illegal work, as well as life manner violations. On top of that, we will be cooperating with the police, and if a crime is committed in Japan and then leaving Japan, we will ask the foreign government to implement the punishment. And we'll be working with the immigration service agencies to coordinate with the deportation of illegal residents in order to resolve this issue in a rigorous manner. In terms of long-term measures, we will be engaged with the Japan Foundation to provide Japanese language learning capabilities for the foreign nationals, as well as working with the JICA so that we can establish a symbiotic society to become drivers of a society in the appropriate manner. Together with the Prime Minister's direction, we will continue to realize a symbiotic society with the foreigners with order for the safety and security of the Japanese nationals, and on part of MOFA will continue to cooperate.
The fourth item is the management personnel affairs. As of July 14th, at today's cabinet meeting, the personnel matters of a Minister of Foreign Affairs was approved. We are planning to issue dated July 14th, Keiichi Ichikawa, Assistant Chief Cabinet Secretary and Deputy National Security Advisor in the Cabinet Secretariat, will return to MOFA and stay at the Minister's Secretariat. The successor is Yasuhiro Kobe, and he will be inaugurating as a successor, the Director General of Foreign Policy Bureau of MOFA. The successor of Director General Kobe will be Yutaka Arima, Director General for North America, and his successor will be Naoki Kumagai, who is at the Minister's Secretariat. With the dynamically changing international situations under the new organization, we would like to make all out effort to address broad diplomatic challenges. These are the items I would like to convey at the outset.
So the floor is now open. When you are designated, please approach the microphone and ask your question. Yomiuri Shimbun, Kamiyama-san. My name is Kamura of Yomiuri. I have a question regarding the tariff of the United States. President Trump said that it is far from reciprocal, and therefore he has imposed a 25% tariff from 1st of August. What is going to be the response of government, as well as how you view this? As you have rightly mentioned, on the 7th, U.S. time, for all the products being exported from Japan, U.S. has announced that 25% tariff will be imposed. And this will be implemented from the 1st of August. From the U.S. government, we have received the letter outlining this. Between Japan and the United States, we have been continuing good faith discussions on this matter so far. However, so far, we have not yet come to agreement on certain items. Therefore, unfortunately, we have not yet reached agreement. On the part of the Japanese government, we will not compromise easily, rather protect the national interest of the country. So we will ask for what has to be asked and protect what we must protect. And therefore, we have been continuing very challenging discussions. Now, regarding, in addition to the additional tariff, the increase in the tariff rate is extremely regrettable. At the same time, as in the past discussions, the deadline has been extended. Therefore, at the government headquarters dealing with the U.S. tariff, under the leadership of Prime Minister Ishiba, we will continue to discuss and negotiate between Japan and the United States so that we will come to an agreement which will protect our national interests as well as provide benefit to both Japan and the U.S. side. On the part of MOFA, under the leadership of the Prime Minister Ishiba, we will cooperate with the related agencies and ministries closely and provide support for the talks ongoing that is led by Minister Akazawa. Whole of government will be prioritizing this with vigor.
Sakaguchi-san from Kyoto. Sakaguchi from Kyodo News. As a follow-up, up to now, Minister Akazawa went to the United States many times to continue the discussion. And at this point in time, the elimination or the reduction of the tariff, this kind of outcome is not obtained. What is your take as the minister, and is there need to revise the negotiation strategy with the United States? Up to now, the pressure to the United States in harmony with the other companies to negotiate with the United States or to increase the tax to the United States, or the tariff was you were quite hesitant, but is there such possibility? Minister Akazawa went to the United States 6-7 times, and today there was teleconference as well, as far as I know. And through the negotiations up to now, the trust relationship between the two authorities have been steadily built. And to majority of the package, I believe that the compromise is made, but the negotiation will be finalized unless every point is negotiated. Still, there are pieces which are not yet filled, and that is the reason why the negotiation is ongoing. As I mentioned earlier, why are we facing this situation? From our perspective, we need to steadily protect our national interest. We need to protect what needs to be protected. Under such policy, we are facing this very tough negotiation. And because of that, the negotiation is in difficulty. Having said that, we still have time, and we would like to continue to energetically and faithfully continue the discussion between the U.S. and Japan. And as the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we would like to make all-out effort to support Minister Akazawa. Also, as to the future response, we would like to reserve to make any comment, but between the United States, we would like to achieve the agreement as early as possible. That is what we are trying to achieve. But as you asked, for example, collaboration or alignment with other countries, what is my view on that? The U.S. Is accounting for 1/4 of the economy, and the tariff from the United States will have significant impact to the world. And on that impact, we would like to make sure to have the communication and exchange of information with the related countries, and I believe this is going to be meaningful. From the time the negotiations started, I have been mentioning, but as the Japanese government, we still have many options on the table, and we have been able to have the tenacious consultation up to now. Going forward, through negotiation, we would like to achieve to reach agreement under this policy. We would like to be tenacious in continuing the consultation. Next question, please.
Asahi Shimbun, Kato-san, please. This is Kato of Asahi Shimbun. I understand that you have be meeting with the Foreign Minister Anand of Canada. I understand that you are going to be signing the Japan-Canada Information Protection Agreement. What is the significance of signing this agreement? Now, after this meeting, together with Minister Anand, we are going to signed the Japan-Canada Information Protection Agreement. This is to establish measures in order to protect appropriately the confidential information for national security between Japan and Canada. We hope that this will lead to further beneficial information exchange between the two nations. As we are beset with the difficult geopolitical situation, it is extremely significant that we are able to conclude this agreement with Canada, a G7 member.
Sakaguchi-san from Kyodo News. Sakaguchi from Kyodo News. Changing the topic, you mentioned at the outset about your visit to ASEAN. And at the time of ASEAN meetings, are you adjusting to have the meeting with the Chinese foreign minister? With China, there are positive movements, such as the resumption of imports of Japanese aquatic products. On the other hand, there are still security issues. If this is achieved, what would you like to discuss? And about the dates, from tomorrow to when are you going to visit? May I ask about the schedule? Starting from the schedule, after I depart, it will be 2 nights and 3 days to return to Japan. And as for ASEAN related foreign ministers meeting, and at this point in time, nothing is determined to implement Japan-China foreign ministers meeting. And if we are to implement that between China, up to now, we have been comprehensively promoting strategic reciprocal relationship, and through that, we were planning to build constructive and stable relationship. Under such direction, we have been confirming to make effort. So as you have pointed out, the import restriction of Japanese aquatic products, we are now making a positive movement to remove that, and we need to accelerate that process. At the same time, between China, security-related issues and detention of Japanese nationals, they still remain as concerns. So we need to assert what we need to assert, and to China, we need to ask for responsible behavior, and the remaining challenges and concerns should be reduced one by one. This is going to be critical. We need to make sure to have good communication and to make the utmost effort to deliver results. Tomorrow, I will be leaving, and Saturday, 12th, will be the date of return from ASEAN. That concludes the press conference. Thank you very much.